Hey guys, welcome back to Hindsight is 2020. We are still on creativity, but today we are diving into a new topic, creativity influencing culture, and I have a special guest with me today. Stay tuned.
Christian creatives influencing culture. What is our role as Christians in influencing culture? To answer this, let me share what I believe. In Genesis, we learn God created the world. It had order, design, intelligence, and purpose. And into His world, He placed man and woman, created in His image, and gave them the ability to think, to feel, to be creative. God shared His purpose with us in Genesis 1:28, that we are to be fruitful and multiply. We're to fill the earth and subdue it and rule over the fish, the birds, and the animals. In Genesis 2:15, it says God put man in the Garden of Eden to cultivate and keep it. The end result of cultivation is a development of culture. To keep and steward is the responsibility of the culture developer. Culture is man's footprint on God's creation. At the center of culture is a worldview, and all cultural expressions grow out of the religious belief system of a people group. Art is a universal and joyful way to celebrate. Art reinforces cultural identity by communicating the spirit and traditions of a people. Art challenges the meaning, purpose, and values of a culture. Art acts as an exchange. Ideas shape our values. Our values inform our behavior. Ideas open the possibility for new understanding and revelation to be received. Art informed by a biblical worldview can shed light on every area of human thought and experience. So to summarize and answer what is our role as Christians, influence in our culture, it is that we are to be culture makers out of our relationship with God. We are to fill our culture with both beauty and truth. Let me share some of my experiences. When I first started performing as a Christian, there were so many restrictions placed on movement, on instruments, on outfits. There was such a misunderstanding of God and His role in the arts, and most things were considered ungodly. So much has changed in 25 years as I've used the arts in my missions work. I've had the opportunity to work in many nations, getting to observe the culture, seeing responses to music, to dance, to poetry, to performances, to art that's been created. And culture is so ingrained in us that we often reject God and His creation as we reject our inheritance if we thought that it wasn't biblical. All cultures reflect something of God's original intention. So let me share a few tips with you. 1. Know the Word of God. We have so many artistic examples in the Bible. Read and see how they were used to meet the people and culture of their day. 2. Prayer. There's no better place for getting God's perspective on an issue. 3. Research. Knowing your history and the relevance for today helps show us a possible future. 4. Know your audience and your venue. These will help you to determine how to communicate your message and what is the best way to do that.
Thank you so much, Sandy. That was incredible information and encouragement. I know that the creatives who are plugged in will benefit so much from that. Thank you again. Guys, God bless you. Thank you for tuning in to Hindsight is 2020. Until next time, bye-bye.